Well, welcome back. And in this story titled Dhanashurah, Lakshmishah. Lakshmishah is somebody's name. Saha kaha, kidrishaha, saha Dhanashurah. Saha Dhanam karoti. Karnaha Dhanashurah iti khyattim praptavan. So Lakshmishah iti ekaha purushaha. Dhanashurah iti khyattim praptavan. So a donor, like that we can say, somebody who is doing this charity works. वसंतपुर नामके ग्रामे लक्ष्मीश नामकः कश्चित् धनिकः आसीत्. So in the Vasantapura named village, some rich person in the name of Lakshmisha was there. Saha Dhanashura Karnaha iti prasiddhi asit. And he is well known like the Karna, whom we know in Mahabharata. Tat eva nama shashvatam rakshitum ichanne Lakshmishah purvaparam analochya eva yatheshtam dhanadikam kurvanne जीवनम यापयति स्म. तदेव नाम शाश्वतम. किम नाम शाश्वतम? दानशूर कर्णः. तदेव नाम शाश्वतम. रक्षितुम इच्छन्. तदेव नाम शाश्वतम रक्षितुम इच्छन्. To protect that name forever, that he is like Dhanashura Karnaha, Lakshmishah Purvaparam Analochya. This Lakshmishah, without thinking about Purva Apara, means pros and cons, like that we can say. Yatheshtam Dhanadikam Kurvanne Jivanam Yapayati Sma. So he was doing so much of Yathashtam, means as much as he can. Like that he was leading the life. Saha bahukalam yavat dhanadikam kritavan iti karanatah tadiya samagra sampattihi samapta abhavat. Saha bahukalam, for a long period, dhanadikam kritavan iti karanatah, because he did so much charity, donations, tadiya samagra sampattihi. So all these are Vishesham. Tadiya, his, Samagra, total, Sampattihi, wealth. Because it is Ikarantaha, Strilingaha, Samagra is Visheshanam also. Tadiya, that is also in Strilinga. Samapta, that is also in Strilinga. Samaptaha, Samapta, Samaptam, that Iktanda Shabdaha. So his entire wealth got depleted. Kintu Lakshmishah Krishikarye Nipunaha Asit. But he was very expert in farming activity. Ataha saha anyesham kshetram bhataka rupen svikritya tatra krishikaryam kuruvanne kamapi nyunatam vina sukhena jivanam yapayanne asit. Ataha, because he is knowing that agri activities, anyesham kshetram bhataka rupena saha svikritya, having taken the other agri land, others agri land on lease, tatra krishikaryam kuruvan, and doing some farming activity, kamapi nyunatam vina, without any shortage. Kam api nyunatam vina, without any shortage. Sukhena jivanam yapayan asit. He was leading life happily. Tathapi dhanasvabhavam na parityaktavan asit Lakshmishah. So even then he didn't leave the quality of donation. Kadachit Lakshmishah grihe upavishya पुरोहितेन सह संभाषमाणः आसीत्. Sambhashamanaha. So this is Shatranda Shabdaha. Once Lakshmish was sitting at home and he was discussing with some Purohitaha, means some priest. Tada Kaschit Brahmanaha Tatra Agatavan. So at that time some Brahmin came there. Agatam Brahmanam Drishtva Lakshmishah Sa Vinayam Uttaya. So having seen that Brahmin who came there, this Lakshmishah, Savinayam, means in a very humble way, he got up and tam namaskirtavan. He just saluted him, greeted him. तं पुरोहितस्य पार्श्वे एव उपवेश्य तस्य आगमन कारणं पृष्टवान् लक्ष्मीशः. So he made him to sit near that priest and asked the reason for coming. तदा ब्राह्मणः उक्तवान्. Then the Brahmin told, भोः भवतः ग्रामस्थस्य रत्नाकरश्रेष्ठिनः गृहं प्रति तस्य पुत्र्याः विवाहार्थम् आगतवान् आसम्. ओ सर भोः भवतः ग्रामस्थस्य रत्नाकरश्रेष्ठिनः गृहं प्रति. To the house of Ratnakara Shreshthi, some well-known person, means some high-level person, who is in your village, Gramasthasya, of your village, Tasya Putriyaha Vivahartam, and for the marriage of her daughter, Agatavan Asam Aham, I came here. विवाह कार्यक्रमस्य अंगतया नाकबलि नाम्ना पुरोहिताय रजत रजत रजतस्थालिका दक्षिणारूपेण दीयते खलु. ओके, विवाह कार्यक्रमस्य अंगतया. anga means part. As a part of this marriage activity, Nakabali Namna. So in the name of Nakabali, Purohitaya, for the priest, Rajatasthalika, a silver plate, Dakshina Rupena Diyate Khalu, is given as Dakshina, means the fees. एतस्य ग्रामस्य श्रेष्ठिनः अस्माकं पूर्वजेभ्यः नाकबलिस्थालिकाः यच्छन्ति स्म. So this village people, the great people, Shrestinaha means some wealthy people, like that we can say, because whenever we do some puja and we do donation of high grade, naturally we should be wealthy. So for our forefathers, Purvajepyaha, Nakabali Sthalika. So they used to give that plate, silver plate. Ataha यद्यपि अहम न आहूतः तथापि वंशस्य संप्रदायानुगुणम् अहम नाकबलि निमित्तम् अत्र आगतवान्. So even though I am not called, I came here as per sampradaya, as per the procedures, to take that dakshina of silver plate. किंतु रत्नाकर श्रेष्ठी याम दक्षिणां दत्तवान् तस्याः दर्शनात्येव जुगुप्सा उत्पन्ना मम. But to whom he gave that silver plate as a donation or as a fees during that puja, I got disgusted. Jugupsa utpanna mama. Means I got disgusted. इतः परं कदापि नागबलि निमित्तं एतं ग्रामं प्रति न आगमिष्यामि इति चिन्तितवान् अहम्. So I felt hereafter I will not come to this village for collecting such donations. एतावत् दूरम् आगतः अहं दानशूरं भवन्तं दृष्ट्वा. So I who came so long and liking to see you. So you can see in the picture they are having the talk. So liking to see you, eva gacchami iti vichintya bhavatah griham agatava. So I thought I have come so far and I can just have a look at you also or meet you because you are a Dhanashurah and he may get some donation like that. ब्राह्मणस्य एतानि वचनानि श्रुत्वा लक्ष्मीशः सन्तोषेण गृहस्य अन्तः गत्वा फलताम्बूल दक्षिणादिकम् आनीय ब्राह्मणाय दत्तवान्. So this Lakshmishah, having heard the Brahmin's word, happily he went inside and he started or he gave that dakshina palatambula, like that, some donation. Tam namaskritya savinayam uktavan cha. And saluting him in a very humble way told, यदा श्रेष्ठिनः गृहे नाकबलि संप्रदायः नाम्ना केवलम् आचर्यते तथैव एतेषु दिनेषु अहमपि नाम्ना केवलं दानशूरः अस्मि. Like in Shreshtis, that Shreshthi means someone who is of high nature, standard. This Nagabali Sampradaya, just for the namesake, Namna Kevalam Acharyate. Just for namesake they practice. Like that, I am also Namna Kevalam Dhanashurah. I am also a donor just for the sake of name. Mama Mata Yada Divangata Tada Bhutanam I'm sorry, Bhudanam. Mama Mata Yada Divangata Tada Bhudanamapi Kartum Na Shaktavan Aham. Because I am just called by everybody, I am a Dhanashura. But I know that I am only for namesake Dhanashura. Because during the death of my mother, I could not give Bhudanam. Bhudanam means to give land as a donation. Bhudana pratika Rupena Purohitaya Kanichana Rupyakani Dattavan. Pratika Rupena means in place of that, as if he is giving that land. In place of that, Purohitaya Kanichana Rupyakani Dattavan. I gave some money to the priest. आगामिषु दिनेषु अवश्यं भूदानं करिष्यामि इति वचनं दत्तवान् च. And I gave word that in the future I will be giving this land. एतादृश परिस्थितौ भवान् यथा तुष्येत. So in this kind of situation, this etadrisha paristitau means in this kind of situation, as you can get pleased, bhavan tushyet tatha dakshinam datum aham asamartha asmi. So I am incapable of giving that dakshina also, the donation amount also. Ataha kripaya kshamam karotu. So please excuse me or pardon me. मम मातुः निमित्तं पुरोहिताय मया यत् भूदानं करणीयम् अस्ति तत् यथा शीघ्रं कर्तुं शक्नुयां तथा माम् आशिषा अनुगृह्णातु कृपया इति. So I will be giving this land as donation like that. You bless me so that you can quickly give such a donation. Lakshmishena dattam phalatambooladikam svikritya Brahmanaha Lakshmisham Muktava. So having taken whatever given by Lakshmisha, the Brahmin told, Bhavataha Dakshina Hastam Darshayatu iti. So you show your right hand. You can see in the picture, like what we say, palmistry. You show your right hand. Lakshmishaha Hastam Pradarshitava. And Lakshmisha showed the hand. तस्य हस्तरेखादिकं सम्यक् परिशील्य ब्राह्मणः उक्तवान्. So checking his fingerprints and all, he told Lakshmishavarya, Bhavataha haste dhanareka sputha asti. So in your hand, that print of the fingerprint of or whatever we say, that palmistry, all that markings in our hand, you have very clearly that capacity to give donation. Bhavataha swakiya bhumihi asti iti sputam suchayanti bhavataha hastarekhaha. And your fingerprint shows that you have your own land. Bhavane purohitaya avashyam bhudanam karishyati iti. Surely you will be giving a donation as land to your priest. Yetat Shrutva Anukshanam Purohitaha Muktava. So hearing this, immediately the Purohita who was standing side by told, Dhanashuraha Lakshmishaha Kadapi Vachanam na Ullanghayati. So this Dhanashuraha, this great donor Lakshmishaha, never he crosses his words, means he keeps his words. Kadachit saha bhumim sampadya mahyam datyat chetapi na ascharyam tatra. So sometime if he earns land and give to me, there is nothing to wonder about that. Kintu tam bhumim yadi aham swikaromi tarhi yachakavrittehe eva kalankaha tat. But if I take such a donation, then yachakavrittehe kalankaha. So it is a black mark on this Yachaka vritti means it is like Brahmins are supposed, it's not like begging, it is like asking, yacham. So we say that yachaka vritti. So the Brahmins are supposed to live by asking whatever they want from others, not yearning that and stalking that as per the Shastra. So those people who were living according to such Shastra and all, they used to do yachaka vritti, means the profession of asking. Tasya karani bhutah aham bhaveyam. So I will be the person because simply I take what is not required, I am not supposed to take. That is the yachaka vritti. So if I do such thing, then I shall be the I shall have some black mark in that entire profession and in the entire community. Anantaram purohitaha brahmanascha gatavanto. So having told that, this purohita and brahmana, they went away. Kanichana dinani atitani. So many days passed by. Vasantapure kachit nadi pravahati. Some river flows in the Vasantapura. Tasyaha nadya bandaha nirmitaha. And some bandaha means some shield, like some dam. So tasyaha nadyaha bandaha nirmitaha. So that water is blocked like that. Nadyaha jalam laghu laghu kulya dwara yatha gachet tatha kritam. So that river flow, the flow of the river or the current of the river is controlled by so many gates. Like in dams we have gates. Laghu laghu kulya dwara. And they are made through gates and channels. So it can flow through different channels. Yatasmat karanat nadyam jalam nyunam jatam. So because of that, the flow, the water in the river became less. Tatra tatra mritika pradesha adrishtaha. And in many places of the river, the sand bed, the river bed were clearly seen. Te pradeshaha purvam kedaraha asan. So earlier there were some land. अत्यधिक जल प्रवाह कारणतः नद्यां निमग्नाः आसन् ते प्रदेशाः. So that place, because of over water flow, it was immersed in that water. कदाचित् वसन्तपुर ग्रामस्य कायस्थः लक्ष्मीशस्य गृहम् आगत्य उक्तवान्. Once the Vasantapura Gramasya Kayasthaha Lakshmishasya Griham. So once somebody from Vasantapura came to this Lakshmish. Kayasthaha means in that one who lives in that area. Lakshmisha Vastutaha Bhavan Bhakyashali. Hey Lakshmisha, actually you are fortunate. नद्यां ये उन्नताः मृत्तिका प्रदेशः उत्पन्नाः सन्ति तेषां मापनं कृत्वा कस्य कस्य कः कः प्रदेशः इति अस्माकं विभागद्वारा निर्णयः कृतः अस्ति. So seeing the land which came out of that river bed, they were measured and which part belongs to whom, like that it was decided. सर्वेक्षणस्य सर्वेक्षणस्य आधारेण 10 एकर्मिता भूमिः इदानीं भवदीया भविष्यति. So according to the survey, 10 acres of land becomes to you. अनिरीक्षिततया प्राप्तायाः भूमेः विषयं श्रुत्वा लक्ष्मीशः अतीव सन्तुष्टः. So unexpectedly, अनिरीक्षिततया means unexpectedly he got this land and he became very happy. कायस्थं सादरं सत्कृत्य पुरोहिताय आगन्तुं वार्तां प्रेषितवान्. And he respected that person, कायस्थं, and he called for that purohita. So having respected the person who is that accountant, like a writer, like that we say in land survey, some writer will be there. So he is that kastaha. He respected him and he sent him also. Purohitasya agamananantaram Lakshmishah. Then after the arrival of that Purohita, who just came there, Kayastham Muktavat. he told that, right? Mama mata yada divangata tada aham etasmai bhudanam karomi iti vagdanam kritavan asam. So when my mother expired, then I told to this priest that I give land as donation. Mama maranat purvam danam kartum shaknomi va nava iti mama mahati chinta asit. I had so much worry whether I will give it or not before my death, like that. Mama maranat purvam danam kartum shaknomi va nava iti. Kintu idanim sa chinta parihrita asti. But now that worry is removed or solved. Parihrita means it is resolved. Idanim maya ya bhumihi prapta tam bhumim yatasya purohitaya namni likhatu iti. So you transfer that land in the name of, like a sell deed or donation deed. Like that, you change that in the name of the Purohita. Like that, he told to the writer. Lakshmishah bhudanam karoti iti gnatva purohitah yadi danasvikaranam nirakaromi tarhi Lakshmishah kinnaha bhavati. So knowing that he is going to get land, and if I decline, then Lakshmishah may feel bad or sad. So अतः किं करणीयम् इदानीम् इति चिन्तयन् अन्ते भुक्तवान्. So he thought what to do, and he told finally, एतेन भूदानेन सह अन्यत् अपि दानं यदि लक्ष्मीशः दद्यात् तर्हि एव अहम् एतत् भूदानं स्वीकरोमि इति. So if he he told finally, along with the land, if you give something other, then only I will take this. Because he is not interested to take the land and he is not having anything. So this will not happen like that. The Purohita thought. Purohitasya etat vachanam shrutva. So we can see that Kahastaha, that writer with map, survey, other thing and all, we can see in the picture. Okay. Lakshmish Kayastho Ashcharya Chakito. And both this writer and Lakshmisha, they became wondered. Tathapi Kayastaha Mandahasa Purvakam Muktavan. Tat Kidrisham Danamiti Vadatu iti. Okay. He told in a smiling way, you tell me what is that type of donation you want. Tada Purohitaha Kayastham Uktavan. Then the Purohita told to the writer, Yeshaha Lakshmishah na kevalam Dhanashurah apitu krishikarye api nipunaha iti sarve api jananti. So this Lakshmi is not only well known for giving donation, but he is also very good in or expert in nipunaha, expert in agricultural activities. Yetena na kevalam bhudanam shramadhanam api karaniyam. So by him, not only the land, he has to, shramadhanam means he has to do some physical activity. Prakriti vikopena mahanadyaha udrachanti udgachanti, I'm sorry, udgachanti chete parvataha api nadim nirodhum na shaknuvanti. So this Purohita is telling Prakriti Vikopena means kopa, means anger. So it is like God's will, like that, what we say. Nature became furious sometime. The cyclone, the tsunami, this earthquake, that all we say the fury of nature. So Prakriti Vikopena means by the anger of nature. Mahanadyaha udgachanti chet. If the great rivers, they udgachanti means if they flood because of heavy water inflow. Parvataha api nadim nirodhum na shaknuvanti. Even the mountains cannot stop such a flow of current of that river, the huge amount. Ataha adya asmabhihi prapta bhumihi पुनः कदाचित् जलप्रवाहेन नष्टा भवितुमपि अर्हति खलु. So the land which we got again and some other occasion because of that water flood flow and all, it may get immersed. Purohitasya etat vachanam shrutva Lakshmishah sascharyam tam drishtavaन्. And Lakshmisha Wonderfully, he looked at him with wonder. Sa Ascharyam Saschcharyam. Sah Purvapada Bahuvrihi Samasaha. Tada Kayastha Purohitasya Vachanasya Artham Avagatya Shiraha Chalayan. Then the writer, having understood the words of Purohita, nodding his head, Bhavataha Vachanam Samyakeva Asti. What you said is correct. Kintu Shramadana Vishayaha Spashtaha na Jataha. But I didn't get clearly what do you mean by that. Shramadana, physical effort. The physical effort you should give to somebody as donation. Like nowadays we say, this so many NGO groups and all, they come to some pond, they do Shramadana and they clean the pond. So they don't collect any fee and all. Tat kinchit vistarena vadatu iti. Okay, that you tell in detail like that. Tada purohitaha sagrit Lakshmisham sa vinayam namaskritya kayastham uktavan. Then in a humble way, he saluted Lakshmisha and told the writer, Dehi iti. Dehi means you give like that. Bhagavati bhiksham dehi like that. You give. It dehi iti vadantaha. Those who are telling, you give me like that. Ye griham agatavantaha. Those dehi iti vadantaha ye griham agatavantaha. Those people who came home asking for something. So in the earlier days, these Brahmins, they used to go house by house, especially this brahmacharya ashrama students and the sannyasa ashrama students, leaving the grihastha and the vanaprastaha. Uh, and the grihastha in the Brahmin, even though he is grihastha, he will be doing this bhiksham only. So Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi like that Griham Agatavantaha Tebhyaha Dhanam Kritavantam Lakshmisham Drishtuva Ganga Devi Santushta Asti. So he is making some story. The river Ganges or the goddess Ganges, because we worship Ganges like a god, like Kumbh Mela, other thing and all. We do that Tirtha Yatra. That is from the Veda Purana time. We are listening to such type of activity. So the Ganga is very happy because of the donations done by Lakshmishah. Ataha eva sa Lakshmisham anugrihitavati asti. So she blessed the Lakshmishah. Tasyaha bhumeha svikaraha sarvatha anuchita. And it is improper to take that land which is blessed by Ganga to him. Kintu Lakshmishena purvam vachanam dattamasit iti karanataha idanim maya angikaraniyam. But because it was earlier assured by Lakshmi, now I have to take it. Ataha tena saha krishikarya shramadhanamapi karotu saha. So along with that, let him do the physical activity of agricultural, that planting, other things and all. Krishikshetrataha Lakshmishaha yat sampadayati tatra pada bhagaha mahyam diyate chet alam iti. So he says, the land which he wants to give to me, let him not give, let it be used for agri purpose, and whatever he gets out of that agri activity, 1/4, pada bhagaha, let him give to me. Yatat shrutva kayastaha purohitam sabhimanam pasyanne Lakshmisham prishtava. Etat vishaye kim vadati Lakshmisha iti. So with some respect, this writer looked at the Purohita and asked Lakshmisha, what do you say about this? Tada Lakshmishaha uktavan. Purohitaha yat vadati tat na iti katham vadeyam aham. How can I say no to what is told by Purohita? Yaha yatha ichchati tathaiva bhavatu. I'm sorry. Saha yatha ichchati tathaiva bhavatu. As he wish, let it be so. Like that, he said. Anantarakale Lakshmishah Purohitaya Yavat Shakyam Tavat Adhikam Danam Karaniyam iti Chintayanne Parishramena Krishikaryam Kurvanne Dhanashurah iti Nama Rakshanne Bahukalam Santoshena Jeevitavan. So after this, This Lakshmishah, he is of the feeling I should give as much as possible to the Purohita. So he did so much work. He reaped so much benefit from the land, and he retained the name Dhanashurah and lived for a long period happily. Hope you liked this story. I will come up with some other new story. Take care. Bye bye.